Hello everyone, and now welcome to Game 3 in a series between MC versus Grubby. Game 3 taking place here on Cloud Kingdom. We are all tied up at 1 game apiece, MC spawning as the blue Protoss player on the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Grubby spawning as the red Protoss on the bottom left hand side of the map. Grubby versus MC, Cloud Kingdom. Really looking forward to this game and seeing what is going to come of it. Now, it looks as though both players pretty much doing their standard builds, pylons now being warped in. You're not going to see any real variation until around the 12 to 13 probe mark after that chrono boost, and we'll see whether or not we do have a gateway coming in from both sides, and whether or not the players will try to go for a bit more of an economic game. Now, Cloud Kingdom is a map that has a very wide ledge area here for units to blink in. I know I've utilized the Cloud Kingdom in order to play blink stalkers very often in Heart of the Swarm, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that here. We are going to see Grubby now just continuing to chrono boost out more and more workers, and will he actually scout out with an early probe? So far, Grubby hasn't done anything just quite yet. It looks like an assimilator will be coming out. There is that assimilator now. Meanwhile, assimilator now coming in from MC. And we should be seeing a pylon now warping in. There we go. 15 pylon now warping in as well. We should perhaps also be seeing some chrono boost unless MC is deciding to save it. Now, Grubby, however, actually opening up with a very different strategy, going for double assimilator for double gas. Now, I am curious as to what this particular strategy will mean. That Cybernetics core will be significantly delayed, as we do see 2 harvesters on this one here. We should probably have 2 harvesters here as well. No, we are now going into 3-3 maybe, as Grubby is getting slight diminishing returns, but getting gas much more quickly. MC not too far behind, opted to start his Cybernetics core before getting up that second assimilator, and with this I do expect to see some blink stalker play. There is another gateway. Grubby with that faster gateway will be able to train up double stalkers, so he will have 3 stalkers faster than, nope, he will not have 3 stalkers faster than MC, as MC is also getting up his second gateway as well. So this is more of a call and response, both players going for one thing and then changing it, and then changing as they see fit. Both sides perhaps opting to get those early 3 stalkers, and then who is going to be the aggressor. So far, Grubby does have a little bit more gas than his opponent. He would be able to start that Twilight Council here in just a second, perhaps hiding it here or here, as the stalker has scared away the probe even before it reached out onto the field. Now, there is that second gateway here. Are we perhaps going to see another building, or what is going on? There is another stalker now coming in. We should see a third stalker come in, as we are going MC into that Twilight Council. So MC opting to go for that Twilight Council is doing it slightly faster, but he is behind in the stalker count. The worker count is now 1-1. Both sides are now currently training 2. You can see that Grubby is slightly faster here, as we are now going into the Twilight Council here by Grubby. So Grubby is slightly behind. He does have a little bit more gas, so perhaps the timing will allow him to continually train up more stalkers while chrono boosting out Blink. But whoever gets Blink first and is able to engage with Blink generally has a serious advantage. There is a robotics facility now coming in from MC, so this is a 2-gate blink stalker with a robotics facility. We'll see if that is going to be for an observer, as MC currently has 3 stalkers back at home at this choke point. Stalkers are now looking to come together. Perhaps a probe will be warping in a pylon. There we go. There is that pylon, as we are getting into a Dark Shrine by Grubby. Alright, Dark Shrine by Grubby. We do see that there is a robotics facility, so we could have an early observer. That would be the real smart call coming in from MC, as we also see a follow-up with a Nexus. Grubby actually doing a lot of things all at the same time. MC's build seems a bit more focused and actually should come out ahead. unless Dark Templars do a lot more damage than I expect, I think MC is actually in a better situation. He has good saturation. Grubby does actually have a little bit more saturation here. Since he does have, since he is establishing up his Nexus, that does make sense. But I believe all MC needs to do now is just simply blink in with these Stalkers and clean up his opponent. One Stalker here, you can see Grubby going to quickly lose that Stalker there, as now the Stalkers are deciding to shoo and retreat back. More Stalkers are coming in. We are going to see Stalkers clean up this proxy pylon here as an Observer is making its way out across the map. Proxy pylon by MC, Observers with Blink, and I believe that will be pretty much all she wrote. The Stalkers are now able to engage down onto the low ground, and the Stalkers are they going to perhaps try to blink up? No, get some damage onto this proxy Nexus first, or this Nexus first, and Grubby is going to lose a very, very, very fast 400 minerals. Now, on top of this, MC has an Observer, so that makes that this Dark Templar is not, or this Dark Shrine is not going to be able to do anything at all, as Grubby just does not have the necessary numbers to deal with the number of Stalkers that MC currently has. There's the blink up, and that is pretty much going to be it. Grubby now forced to retreat. Pylons are going to get destroyed here. Is MC... Oh, no, unable to blink back, as both sides are now starting to fight it out. Probes are engaging, and you can see MC just doing that peel away. Both sides doing that peel away. Who's going to come out on top? And Grubby able to dance an attack that was just about to hit him. MC now peeling back with those lower hit point Stalkers again. Probes coming off the mineral line. Who is going to come out to engage? Grubby is just trying to hold on here, and Grubby is actually still reinforcing. He is losing a lot of probes and also losing a lot of Stalkers. This is not going to be enough for Grubby to hold. That additional Dark Shrine has not... Oh, what is this? Alright, I take it back. Grubby is able to hold it. Alright, what? Did I miss something? Alright, I missed a Dark Templar, didn't I? I absolutely missed a Dark Templar. Alright, let's take a look at this back over here. Let's go. Alright, one Dark Templar. Alright, Grubby with one Dark Templar was able to somehow sneak it in. And wow, I'd normally keep track of the minimap much, much better. But this Dark Templar is just going to go after this the Stalker, and the probes aren't even attacking as well. So this Dark Templar is just going to town, killing all of these units. If you take a look at the worker kill count, this one Dark Templar is up to 13, 14, almost 15 kills by himself. And that was the hero of this fight. Grubby pulling off the probes, and this was just a huge, huge battle. A new round of Stalkers. 3 Stalkers comes in, and Grubby, with some brilliant late-game blink micro, actually comes out on top, utilizing an offensive Dark Templar. And I'm really curious as to when that one particular Dark Templar actually got in there. If you guys are still watching this, I guess you guys can say I'm using the additional time in the replay. Oh my gosh, he walked a Dark Templar from off over here in order to get it inside. Alright, so a good win by Grubby here. I thought that MC had this game. You can take a look at this. MC pretty much dominating with the larger number of Stalkers. Stalker count is now 7 to 13. And you can see that MC is doing such a great job here, just shooting all of those units away. And 13 to 7, almost double the number of Stalkers. And Grubby somehow with a brilliant hold, even after he got blinked on top of. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed Game 3. Stay tuned for Game 4.